A silver balloon caught between the power lines above the avenue. A silver balloon was caught between the power lines above the avenue. I watched it through the window till the traffic pulled me through. Bass hits short, then leaves the bottom bare. Road spreads slowly like it's dissolving into air. Snap stays crisp, voice moves around it. One line behind, next one cuts across it. Morning feels strange with the sunlight this clean. Half of the building's turning silver on the screen. Bass starts climbing but the vocal settles low. Guitar harmonics flicker every couple bars or so. Never twice alike, let them drift. I start before the kick and let the last word slip. Coffee in the holder, jacket in the back. Somebody on a bicycle is beating all the traffic. Fair, I'm comfortable. Blue chrome in the morning, light across the dash. Whole city looking like the memory moving past. No, and underneath, everything above it blurred out. Like when the beat leaves some space around the word. Blue chrome in the morning, but they're moving straight. Drums arrive early, I arrive late. New harmony, rose disappears. Glassy effing chords make the ceiling feel less near. Bass clarinet low, but it doesn't chase the rhyme. One crooked response, then it's gone for several lines. Text says, you awake? Clearly, you sound tired. That's just how mornings sound on me. Phone down, bass cuts, 2 beats empty. FM key falls right after 3. Short line, longer one slides. Crush the snare and lands on the other side. Next bar, dense, then almost none. Don't make the rhythm tell me what's coming. Blue chrome in the morning, floating over me. 808 below while the chords turn deep. Dream on the edges, drums in the street. Whole thing hazy but it still got feet. Blue chrome in the morning, don't clear it away. Little bit of shadow makes the bright parts stay. Voice runs loose, bass holds tight. Somewhere between being awake and nightlife. Take everything, riff, make out one bass note. One bass note, hold bass, clarinet breathes out. I watch that balloon getting smaller behind. Still stuck up there, but moving in my mind. No percussion, no tricks, just harmony. And the rhythm in the speech, kick returns low. Snare feels huge, voice stays lazy for the first few moves. Then tight pocket bass changes length, words move faster, but the atmosphere stays stretched. Cut through the pocket and lean out the frame. FM light flickers while the drums rearrange. Bass drops once and I cross through the break. Stop, let the sense stay. Blue, 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 blue chrome in the morning, sun getting high. Blue, 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 blue chrome in the morning, sun getting high. Blue chrome in the morning, sun getting high. Muted bass moving while the sense stays wide. Fall somewhere new, bass clarinet waits till the hook's almost through. Blue chrome in the morning, nothing feels rushed. Dry drones underneath with the skyline wash. Rap stays grounded, everything else flies. Little bit of hip-hop under watercolor skies. Balloon's still there, so am I. Silver cans reflected the ceiling lights into tiny circles across the floor. A row of silver cans reflected the ceiling lights into tiny circles across the floor. Paper moons above the grocery aisle, turning when I move. Heart keeps falling into 6 while my words keep cutting through. Contrabass goes down 3 notes, answers upward 5. Little silver circles look like planets passing by. Paper moons above the grocery aisle, keeps winning. Fair enough. Ceramic taps on the second half of 6. Voice crosses over like the meter doesn't exist. Frozen section glowing almost ultraviolet. Musical saw bend somewhere high above the quiet. No synth haze, no giant wash, just strange acoustic colors making straight walls feel soft. Woman reaching high for something on the shelf. I move the cart, she says thanks. Small world for everybody but himself. Changes, first chord arrives after cornet leaves a warm note hanging underneath the rafters. Harp starts low, moves upward in uneven groups. Musical soft slides down while everything else lifts. Opposite direction, same room. The aisle number looks upside down inside the freezer door. Paper moons above the grocery aisle. Silver into cream, contrabass beneath me. Musical saw bending through the scene. Cornet stays distant, harp stays near. Every little reflection makes the ceiling disappear. Booms above the grocery aisle, let the meter sway. Hip-hop in the phrasing, dream in how the chords behave. Check out line 3, people, a buddy speaks. Floor tom, roll softly underneath the receipt machine. Voice gets tighter, still crossing 6 and 4. Contrabass climbs 5, then stops before the 4th. Candy wrapper shining like stained glass in the rack. I almost buy one, put it back, pick it up again, okay. Apparently that's tonight's big decision. They spread apart, heart moves left, cornet low and far. Ceramic taps get wider, bass turns sparse, but keeps the asymmetric figure alive. Saw rises through the chord without resolving. The whole store suddenly feels much taller than before. Gravity keeps changing. Hip hop in the language. Dream around the view. Walked outside with one small bag. The sky had paper moons there too. Kept circling the ceiling fan without ever touching the blade. A green balloon. A green balloon kept circling the ceiling fan without ever touching the blades. Quiet satellites above me, turning through the haze. Prepare piano hits high. Bass lies between the spaces where the words don't arrive. Quiet satellites above me, round another time. Nothing in the room seems interested in moving straight tonight. Yeah, dry's turning clockwise, fan goes the other way. My eyes keep switching between the two like it's a game. Tom hits wide, Kabasa brushes 6, voice stays 4 until the patterns start to mix. Bass doesn't follow drums, waits for me. Slides upward at the ending of a sentence, then leaves. Woman by the window folds a yellow shirt. Machine says 12 minutes feels longer, could be worse. Harmony bends sideways, no instrument disappears. Prepare piano knocks like water hitting metal. Guitar spreads backward, bass Voice answers underneath. Everything keeps moving just at incompatible speeds. Round, not repeated, same room, different angle. The balloon crosses a fluorescent tube and turns almost white, then green again. I changed machines, wrong basket, apologize. Guy says no problem, then checks twice. Fair enough, bass lies down with accordion overtone enters. So faint, it could be ventilation. Voice drags late while the guitar pushes forward. No dramatic pause, the whole groove just slowly changes posture. Color drops warmer, tones go deeper. New bass stops answering upward and curls down instead. Spread above the chord, not playing melody, just making the ceiling feel taller. The balloon finally slows, fan doesn't. For the first time, they stop looking connected. Quiet satellites above me, circling out a fade. Bass underneath, while the strings dissolve. The shade leans behind the line. Soft dance turning somewhere outside ordinary time. When the rhythm doesn't fade, machine stops, then keeps turning. Balloon settles against the ceiling. Nobody looks up.
The hallway was completely dark, except for one blue line beneath the kitchen door.
The hallway was completely dark, except for one blue line beneath the kitchen door. I stood there half awake, trying to remember what I came out for. Bass comes soft, rim sits late. The tune keys drift around the edge of every phrase. No hurry, voice stays low. Guitar washes through where the next drum doesn't go.
Glass on the counter, street light through the blinds. Everything looks different when you barely use your eyes.
Harmony turns colder, bass gets thin.
The rim falls after the vocal settles in.
One note high, next one low. Then nothing for a while, let the room stay slow. Phone lights up, face down again. I don't need another screen trying to tell me when.
Blue light under the door, leave the whole room dim.
Soft bass underneath while the upper ports swim.
Nothing really moving, still the shadows change.
Voice stays close while the harmony drifts away.
Blue light under the door.
Don't turn the ceiling white.
Some things feel better
when they barely catch the light.
Stub gets deeper, rim disappears. Organ haze stretches past the end of the bars. I start before the pulse, next phrase falls behind, and both disappear into the same little line. No straight pattern, keep it soft. The rhythm stays there even when the drums drop off. I open the kitchen, forget why again. Still pour some water, that probably counts as a win.
Long sentence, short reply. Bass leaves before the last word arrives. Then air, that's enough.
Blue light under the door,
moving through the room.
deep pulse underneath,
while the high chords bloom. Guitar turns hazy, organ fights behind.
everything above me.
Losing track of time.
Blue light
under the door.
don't wake the house yet.
I like how the shadows make the silence feel less empty.
Rap stays low,
Dream moves wide.
one small beat below.
Everything else outside. Take the low and out.
No rim, no pulse.
Only keys slowly bending through the chord.
Voice carries time,
One phrase.
then space.
I look at the window
And see my reflection inside the reflection of the room. That's enough. That's enough.
Rim moves earlier than it did at the start. Voice it's tighter now, still never rushed. Like it forgot where it was.
Blue light under the door,
Morning getting near,
soft bass underneath.
before the sync turns clear.
Blue light, Freeway to the final little phase. Organ only breathes where the harmony changes shape.
Blue light under the door, leave the curtains closed, hip hop in the post, dream everywhere it goes.
No giant finish.
Let the colors stay.
Some nights feel better
When they fade instead of break. Kitchen light went off. Blue line stayed.
The tiny red sticker kept appearing and disappearing between the moving silver steps. A tiny red sticker kept appearing and disappearing between the moving silver steps. Every second gone and back. Bass cuts diagonally through the little gaps. Clav chord lands 5, drums answer 3. Voice walks straight while everything underneath disagrees. Silver catches pink, then blue, then white. Ceiling panel sliding through the corner of my side. Nobody looks down, I can't stop. Funny what the brain decides deserves a thought.
Round through the escalator light,
Colors on the rail. Bass keeps turning corners while the upper chords leave trails. Steel tones in the distance, small enough to miss. Every moving surface looks a little dreamlike like this. Oh, round to the escalator light. Don't straighten out the frame. The rhythm keeps the floor beneath me. Nothing else stays in its place. Yeah. Second floor, perfume drifting from a store I didn't enter. Performance and changes vowels without becoming any voice. Bass goes short, short, long, then reverses. Drums avoid the obvious, landing underneath the verses. And past a mirror, reflection breaks between 3 metal rails. For a second there are 4 of me, none looking quite the same. Clavish stops leading, flugelhorn takes the air.
not a solo.
Just long blurred notes behind the rhythmic glare. Tongue drum moves low,
Bass moves high.
same groove, different center of gravity.
Come through the escalator light, lights on through the escalator. Come through the escalator, love through the escalator. No, 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 no.
No warning, deep major opens like somebody removed the roof.
Bass beat comes rounder.
Drums stay dry, formants and stretches above the whole arrangement. Escalator reaches the top, I keep standing there for half a second. After there's nowhere left to ride. Step off, almost forgot. Now 3, then 5, same 8, different pull. Bass answers early, voice lands full. Flugelhorn behind me, tongue drum on the edge. Dream doesn't need slow motion when the harmony can bend. Store lights everywhere, people crossing every way. Still that tiny red sticker somehow stays inside my brain. Original key returns. The original groove. Bass pattern inverted. Claver chord moves lower. Drums place the brush where the opening left it. Round through the escalator light, silver turning blue. Cool, while the chords keep passing through. Flugelhorn goes hazy, steel tones flicker bright. Hip hop in the moving steps, dream inside the light.
Round through the escalator light,
Leave the colors crossed. Sometimes getting somewhere is the moment something's lost. Doors open to the street, sun hits my eyes. Still seeing little red squares every time I blink.
the sunlight made the kitchen tiles look like they were slowly moving underwater.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sun that made the kitchen tiles look like they were slowly moving underwater. I stood there with a glass and watched the colors change. Keys bend downward, never fully settling. Guitar rises slowly after every other phrase. No kick yet, voice stays close. One chord keeps blooming long after I let it go. Curtains turn lavender whenever the branches move. Half the room is mourning, half is something I can't prove. Harmony opens wider, flow feels less certain. Bow metal glow somewhere underneath the surface. No pulse, no grid, words decide how long the moment is. I reach for my phone, forget why, leave it there. The ceiling has a pale blue line that wasn't there before. Lavender shadows in the kitchen, moving through the white. Soft chords turning slowly at the edges of the light. Something underneath me breathes and disappears. Every little sound feels further than it is. Lavender shadows in the kitchen, leave the curtains wide. I don't need the morning to decide what's real outside. Sub disappears again, one resonance blooms. Keys lose a little pitch every time the harmony moves. Voice enters late, then crosses through the chord. No snare telling me exactly where the sentence goes. Coffee getting colder, didn't notice. Sun moved from the counter to the cabinet below it. Time did that quietly. Lavender shadows in the kitchen, floating out of frame. 808 arrives and slowly fades away again. Synth above the ceiling, guitar through the walls. Every layer feels like it belongs somewhere else. In the kitchen, don't make the picture clear. Rap stays in the center, dream keeps widening from here. One low heartbeat, then none. Let the empty space finish what the rhythm started. Nothing below me now. Nothing below me now. One chord, it changes color without changing shape. Voice almost alone. The glass on the table knows a little rainbow. Onto my hand, I move it. Rainbow stays for half a second. Coming up, coming up, coming up, summing up, summing up, summing up, summing up. Sub return slowly, not bouncing. One long current underneath the harmony. Kick appears once and waits beyond expectation. Voice stays free, upper chords keep drifting, as if the rhythm never came back. Lavender shadows in the kitchen, afternoon coming through. Deep sub underneath, while the walls dissolve to blue. Loud tones shimmer, guitar turns to air. Different little harmonies keep appearing everywhere. Lavender shadows in the kitchen, nothing has to end. Hip hop in the heartbeat, dream around the rest of it. Leave the chords suspended, leave the colors loose. Morning started hours ago. I'm still somewhere else. The morning sun split into colors when it touched the glass beside my bed. The morning sun split into colors when it touched the glass beside my bed. Red across the ceiling, blue is hanging by the door. I stayed there watching like I'd never seen a room before. Sub comes once, then waits, no snare yet. Keys slowly lose their shape around the edges of the phrase. Guitar bends upward without arriving anywhere. Voice moves underneath it like a shadow on the stairs. Harmony turns weightless, bass disappears. One harmonic falls through the middle of the air. Another comes later, different height, different place. Nothing repeats long enough to give the dream a shape. Phone vibrates, I let it stop. Sun keeps moving across the wall. Light bending around the furnace. enough to make the silence move around. Bow glass stretches past the end of every chord. I start a line behind the post and finish somewhere forward. No grid, no hurry, words make their own drums. A car outside throws another color through the room. Gone too short bouts, then one keeps going until the bass drops out. Nothing below it, that's where it floats. Like bending around the furniture. Don't straighten it yet, purple on the window where the morning used to rest. Keep breathing up the layers wide, every chord dissolving into something on the other side. Like bending around the furniture. Time moving strange, I can feel the room but I can't measure every change. Rap stays low, everything else dreams. One foot on the floor, the other somewhere in between. Take the bottom away, only glass, only keys, slowly falling out of pitch. Voice becomes rhythm, one sentence, long silence. Another thought arrives without asking what bar this is. So first, kick much later, voice starts ahead, then slowly falls behind. No double turn, no percussion display, just a broken little pulse under a wall of haze. Like bend around the furniture, worn and almost gone, crystal scented but me while the low pulse carries on. Guitar keeps drifting, never lands the same, colors keep changing without needing any name. Like bending around the furniture, leave the curtains wide, hip hop in the heartbeat, everything else outside. Don't close the cord, don't make it clear. Let the last reflection slowly disappear. The room looks normal now, almost.
A red umbrella was turned slowly in the wind beside an empty tennis court.
A red umbrella was turning slowly in the wind beside an empty tennis court. Nobody underneath it, just the shadow moving back and forth. Sub comes soft and stretches past the kick. Lap steel rises like the air is getting thick. Sun on the concrete, white against my eyes. Analog chords bending at the corners of the sky. Voice sits low, drums barely move. One line lands late, the next just passes through. I don't correct it, let it lean. Some afternoons look better, slightly unreal. Bass fades out, harmony opens. Electric harp touches the edge of one chord, then nothing. Polysynth keeps changing underneath the same sentence. Right at the beginning, almost weightless by the ending. Car goes past, heat bends the roof. For a second it looks like the whole thing is floating. Maybe it is. Mirage hanging over the freeway, shimmer in the heat. Everything is moving without moving underneath. Colors lose their edges, distance, just the light. I can feel the rhythm even when the drums go quiet. Mirage hanging over the freeway, leave it out of focus, something feels more real when you never get too close to it.
One glow pulse, then space, celeste falls somewhere behind the phrase. No grid above me, no hats counting time. Voice finds a pocket from the movement of the line. Gas station in the distance looks completely white. Sign keeps disappearing every time I blink my eyes. I keep talking, slower than before. Bass lives halfway through the thought, still moving. Mirage hanging over the freeway, gold across the lane, deep kick far below me, course dissolving into grain. Lap steel turns to vapor, hot becomes a glow. Every layer moving somewhere different, somewhere slow. Mirage hanging over the freeway, don't pull me away. Nothing has to happen for the atmosphere to stay. We're stay grounded, everything else slides. One little rap pulse inside a much bigger sky. The bottom disappears,
No bass,
no bass,
no kick.
one chord slowly changes without actually leaving.
Voice enters,
Where a drum might have been,
long sentence.
short one. The red umbrella isn't visible anymore. Still thinking about it.
compression lap steel bends downward while the harmony gets warmer. First phrase floats ahead, second falls back, then cassette drums appear so quietly they feel like part of the air. No dramatic return, just gravity coming back. Mirage hanging over the freeway, afternoon turning blue. Soft bass underneath, what the sky keeps passing through. Heart flashes one slap, steel moves wide, and all our colors melting on the opposite side. Mirage hanging over the freeway, nothing stays defined. Drum somewhere below me, dream across the rest of my mind. Don't make it louder, don't make it land. Let the final chord keep changing where it stands. The road looks normal again, the air doesn't.
A paper airplane was sitting on the stairs when I came home sometime after 3. Yeah. A paper airplane was sitting on the stairs when I came home sometime after 3. Didn't touch it, walked around it like somebody left a thought there for me. One sub note moves underneath the room, where it's a bend slowly until the chord feels loose. No kick. Voice marks time. First sentence wide, next one barely crosses a line. E-bow guitar rises somewhere behind my shoulder. By the time I notice, the sound is already over. Hallway gets wider, at least it feels that way. One soft melody falls somewhere after 8. Next one doesn't. Good, don't build a pattern. The elevator numbers glow through the darkness. 4, 5, 6, nobody gets out. Still watching. Gravity changed in the hallway, floor feels further down. Every little sound has a halo hanging around. Bass somewhere below me, walls beginning to breathe. Nothing really moving, but it doesn't look as gravity changed in the hallway, leave the lights alone. Something about the darkness makes the building feel unknown. Harmony falls darker, sub gets lower. Waterphone resonance moves without a clear center. Not horror, more light. The room forgot its edges, voice stays close, almost speaking directly into the space. I finally picked the airplane up, blank paper, no message. Somehow that's stranger. Sub stops, sentence keeps moving without anything below it, past where the kick would normally arrive. One low resonance, but nothing. Gravity changed in the hallway, slow beneath my feet. One low kick appearing where there used to be a beat. And turns into particles, get tall, stretches wide. Voice stays in the center while the walls move to the side. Changed in the hallway, don't straighten the view. Everything familiar has a slightly different hue. Happens how the heartbeat dream around the frame. Same apartment building, nothing feels the same. Nothing underneath, whirl, it's the only pitch. Slowly falls while the chord stays suspended. I unfolded airplane, still blank, folded again. Not exactly the same, put it back where I found it, close enough. Take a turn for the first time with structure, not 4 on the grid. One low hit, long gap, 2 closer together, then leave the next space empty. Voice doesn't follow it, they cross each other, meet later. Gravity changed in the hallway, morning somewhere near. Deep sub moving while the upper chords disappear. E-bow rises, mallets fall, different little distances inside the same phone wall. Changed in the hallway, maybe only in my head. Hip-hop and the heartbeat, dream around the rest. Don't resolve the ending, leave the doorway wide. Some things get less interesting the moment you decide. The paper
Three orange kites
yeah.
were tangled together above the basketball court. Three orange kites.
Three orange kites were tangled together above the basketball court. Kids kept playing underneath, nobody looking up. Upright bass walks sideways, never lands the same. Uda rolls around the snare while the guitar leaves a stain. 3 steps, 3 more, 2 words, lean into the crooked little groove. Whirly holds CM9, bass climbs through the chord. Sky looks twice as deep between the 7th and the 4th. I missed the crossing light laugh. Wait another round. Kites keep pulling upward while the strings keep pulling down.
Kites between apartment towers, orange in the blue. Bass keeps drumming circles that the drums keep cutting through. Windows catch the sunlight, vibe and turns gold. Everything feels weightless, but the pocket never folds. Kites between apartment towers, floating out of line. Nothing in the rhythm moves exactly with the sky.
Bass keeps walking, guitar answers for the beef and land somewhat it never touched before. Voodoo changes accents,
2, 3, 3,
same tempo.
different gravity.
Corner fruit stand, yellow peaches in a row. Radio through the doorway to the store there to know. I buy one, cashier says that kite yours? Nah, looks expensive. How could you tell from all the way down here? She shrugs, fair point, bass climbs high while my voice stays low. Guitar chops shorter when the sentences grow. No empty floor trick, no disappearing beat. Dream comes from the harmony bending underneath. Cloud passes over, everything goes gray. Vibe and turns colder without changing what it plays. Then sun again,
Instinct goes,
same little chord.
feels completely new. Whole sky opens,
Not louder,
rap brighter,
bass changes.
from walking to a smooth melodic counterline.
Flugelhorn bends past the edge of MH9. Voice is slightly late while the snare stays dry. No return to sea, let the new colors stay. The kites finally separate, then drift opposite ways. 1 toward the station,
2 toward the park.
tiny orange pieces against an endless afternoon.
Kites between apartment towers, now they're moving free. Upright bass keeps turning underneath the melody. Flugelhorn goes distant, guitar stays close. The vibe warm and flickers where the warm chord opens most. Kites between apartment towers, smaller every line. Hip hop in the crooked drums. Dream inside the sky, don't pull the harmony downward. Leave it where it flew. 3 kites started tangled, now I only see 2. Three orange kites. The vending machine was glowing blue beside the elevator when I came downstairs.
The vending machine was glowing blue beside the elevator when I came downstairs. Nobody in the lobby, just a jacket on a chair. Bass moves warm, rose bends out of shape. Tremolo guitar slowly stretches through the space. Kick comes low, snare stays late. I let the first stop, lean against the weight. Bought something cold, forgot what I chose. Watched the little spiral turn around and let it go. Funny, whole building is asleep. I'm standing there, listening to the refrigerator breathe.
turn sideways, drums get small. Cymbal on flicker, somewhere behind the wall. Not a melody, more like light. Catching something metallic, then leaving my sight.
Bass drops out, voice keeps time. I take the next phrase past the edge of the line. Elevator opens, nobody there. Still step aside, polite to the air.
Moonlight left on the carpet, blue along the floor. Everything feels further than it did an hour before. Low voice in the middle, soft days around the room. Bass comes back slowly like it's waking up to moonlight left on the carpet.
Don't turn anything bright.
Some things look better when they're barely in the light.
New harmony opens, but the vocal stays low. Mellotron breathes where the guitar used to go. No busy hats, no percussion maze. Just kick bass in a little empty space. I walk outside, air feels warm. Clouds moving slow over somebody's parked car. Phone says 3:06, that's late or early. Depends what kind of night you think you're having.
Voice ahead of once, next phrase behind. Bass holds one note while the chord changes twice. No warning, let it bend. The groove doesn't need to explain where it went. Moonlight left on the carpet, still inside my head. 808 underneath while the upper chord spread. Everything is moving at a different little speed. Voice stays close and disappears into the scene. Moonlight left on the carpet,
Silver turning blue.
I don't know what's different.
I just know the room felt new.
Rap down low, dream above.
Let the two keep drifting with our lining them up.
Bass leaves, kick leaves. Only guitar slowly bending through the chord. One mellotron note hangs longer than it should.
Voice nearly dry, I look back at the lobby window. Blue machine still glowing.
Tiny square of light
Inside a sleeping building. That's the whole picture.
keep it.
Different rhythm,
One note,
two short movements, then space.
kick avoids the pattern.
From the opening completely,
Voice sits tighter now,
not faster.
just closer to the center of the groove. Moonlight left on the carpet, morning coming near. Warm bass underneath while the synth turns clear. Cymbal on flashes once behind the line.
Tremolo guitar,
Slowly bends outside the time. Moonlight left on the carpet,
leave the hallway dim.
hip hop in the heartbeat.
Dreams surrounding him.
No giant ending, no need to land.
Let the final harmony move without a plan.
Elevator opened again.
This time I got it.
This time I got in.
A white curtain lifted toward the ceiling when the balcony door opened by itself. A white curtain lifted toward the ceiling when the balcony door opened by itself. Warm air across the room, moved the papers on the shelf. Keys shimmer slowly, sub stays underneath, not exactly playing rhythm. More like something underneath me, breathing. One soft kick, then none. Voice keeps moving after all the percussion's gone. Sun on the balcony looks almost overexposed. Buildings in the distance slowly losing all the edges. Harmony turns brighter than the room should allow. One guitar harmonic hangs above the couch. Kalimba answers later, not a pattern, just a little golden sound, and then it vanishes. I close my eyes, same colors, that's strange. Maybe sunlight stays a little longer in your head. Opal clouds above the balcony, drifting through the blue. Every chord gets wider when the sunlight passes through. Bass below the surface, barely touching time. Everything around the voice keeps floating out of line. Opal clouds above the balcony, don't make them disappear. up changes shape, long note silence. Next one enters under a word I didn't plan. Keys move downward while the harmony rises, two directions at once. I like it. Someone laughed 3 floors below. Sound reaches me softer than it should. For a moment I can't tell how far away anything is.
Opal cars above the balcony, colors folding slow. 808 beneath me, then it fades before I know. Synth turns weightless, guitar becomes light. Voice stays in the middle while the room slips out of sight. Opal cars above the balcony, leave the whole thing blurred. Wrap inside the heartbeat, dream around the words. No sudden drop, no need to rise. Let the harmony keep opening behind my eyes.
Curtain moves again.
One suspended chord.
Nothing else, kalimba somewhere distant.
I look outside.
One cloud covers the sun,
Whole room changes color.
then changes back. That's the section.
Action, action, action. Da 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 da.
Bass comes back from a higher note than before. Slides downward slowly. Kick waits.
Voice enters first.
The groove forms around it instead of pulling it along.
Opal clouds above the balcony. Afternoon turns pale. Warmth up underneath while the upper chords exhale. Keys slowly detune. Different little colors moving through the same room. Opal clouds above balcony. Let the distance stay.
Hip-hop underneath me, dream taking
Everything away.
leave the final harmony open. Curtain in the air.
Sun went behind the building. Still feels like it's there.
The laundromat lights were turning off while the sky was still completely pink. The laundromat lights were turning off while the sky was still completely pink. I saw through the window with my headphones hanging loose. Bass rose underneath guitar, bends around the groove. Rim lands late enough to make the whole street move. Not much happening, that's the mood. Corner shop glowing like a photograph in blue. I cross on yellow, voice stays behind. Then the next long sentence slides ahead of time. Harmony gets darker but the sky stays bright. Dulcimer falls once on the far side of the rhyme. Synth doesn't hold still, it slowly changes shape. Like somebody stretched the chord while I was looking away. Friend sends a picture, no caption, I zoom in twice. Still don't get it, that's fine. Postcards from a moving window, nothing stays in frame. Every block looks different when you're passing through the rain. Low bass underneath me, pink above the roofs. Little pieces of the evening, I don't have to turn the groove. Postcards from a moving window, leave the picture blurred. Sometimes all the atmosphere says more than any word. New gravity, kick gets heavier, everything else moves farther away. Muted trumpet breathes somewhere after the phrase. Never with an ear expects the answer to be placed. I sit ahead by half a bar, then let the next thought fall behind the car. Street lamps multiply inside the wet glass. One becomes 4 every time another passes. No hi-hat rush, keep it slow. Sub disappears while the vocal keeps going. One bar, nothing below. Then bass returns under a completely different word, that's enough. Postcards from a moving window, colors running wide. Deep kick underneath while the chords dissolve outside. Pink turns violet, blue turns green. Everything looks further than it actually seems. Postcards from a moving window, don't sharpen the view. I like the little distance between the world and what I knew. Rapping the low end, dream across the top. Let the whole thing float without forgetting how to knock. Drums lead, bass lead, vase lead, through a chord that never settles, dulcimer. 2 soft notes, then several bars without another. Voice almost stops rhyming, just follows the air.
The city outside keeps changing without asking me to care. Cape returns on an unexpected edge. Sub enters later. First phrase short, next one takes almost twice the space. I lean behind, then cross ahead. Leave the final beat completely unsaid. Postcards from a moving window. Night replacing pink. Rubber bass moving while the upper layers sink. Trumpet waits distant, guitar drifts near. Different depths moving around the voice in my ear. Postcards from a moving window. Nothing needs to stay. Every little color gets more beautiful that way. Keep with drums grounded, let everything else roll. Sometimes moving through it feels better than going home. Windows stop moving, colors didn't. Colors didn't. A puddle beside the curb turned completely purple when the sunlight crossed the glass tower. I stopped for a second, watched another color move through. Sub holds long, kick barely touches. Electric piano rotates around the back of the vocal. Voice stays close, almost untouched by the haze. One line falls behind, next enters before the chord changes. People walk through the reflection, purple breaks apart, comes back together when the water gets calm. Bass disappears, harmony keeps rising. Bob marimba glows underneath the suspended voicings. The harmonic unflash, gone. Another appears later on the opposite side. No repeating figure, nothing tells me where the next sound lies. Prismatic rain on the sidewalk, colors under glass. Every little reflection turns to something when I pass. Purple into silver, silver into green. Whole street looks familiar, but not exactly like I've seen. Prismatic rain on the sidewalk, let the edges slide. Race somewhere below me, dream across the other side. Drones return softer, different placement. Kick waits beyond where the first section would have played it. Sub starts high, slides beneath the chord. Voice lands late without pulling toward the floor. Storefront mannequin looks different in reflection. For half a second it moves before I do. Probably water, probably keep walking. Bass stretches, fades. Voice keeps going through the empty bottom. One loud tone, then nothing. Prismatic rain on the sidewalk, light bending below. 808 breathing, but it never fully grows. Guitar turns liquid, synth becomes air. Voice stays low while the colors move everywhere. Rain on the sidewalk, don't sharpen the scene, but something feels more beautiful when it's caught between hip-hop and the gravity. Dream inside the light, every layer moving at a different speed tonight. One chord stays, everything inside it moves. Guitar falls in pitch, marimba resonance rises. The harmony somehow feels like it's turning, no pulse. Voice marks distance, a shoot crosses the puddle. Whole purple sky disappears, then slowly returns. Up comes back short, then long, then nothing. Kick enters between two vocal phrases, not underneath them. The pocket feels different without becoming louder. Prismatic rain on the sidewalk, sun beginning to fall. Rotary keys drifting while the guitar covers the wall. Sitar flashes distant, sub moves underneath. Everything above the rhythm, slowly you're losing gravity. Prismatic rain on the sidewalk, colors rearrange. Hip hop keeps the ground. all purple. The ceiling turned violet when the headlights passed across my room. The ceiling turned violet when the headlights passed across my room. I watched the color disappear before I found another thought to lose. Sub-rose deep keys melt around the snare. Glassy little fragments keep dissolving in the air. Voice sits late, almost floats. Kick stays heavy while the harmony goes ghost. Curtains moving slowly with the window barely wide. City throwing colors on the opposite side. One phrase falls, next one drifts. Guitar leaves a washed out chord behind my fingertips. Everything tilts, no heart change. Bass keeps one note while the chords rearrange. Granular bells scatter somewhere over my head. Like a melody remembered different every time instead. Phone lights up, face down. Let the blue glow spill across the ground. I enter after two, stretch beyond four. Next line barely touches any drum at all. Satellite colors moving over me. Ripple in the window, silver underneath. Don't know if I'm tired or the room just moves slow. Bass keeps me grounded while the ceiling starts to float. Satellite colors, leave the curtains wide. Something in the rhythm keeps me here tonight. Yeah, now the low end changes. 808 breeze long, bow vibraphone turns the edges of the chord. Drum stay minimal, voice gets closer. Everything behind it feels a couple miles over. Friend asks, you still awake? Apparently you coming out, maybe later, maybe never. Not dramatic, room just feels too good to leave right now. I start this line early, let the middle fall behind. 808 disappears before I finish the rhyme. Nothing, then the low kick scent blooms slowly where the bass used to say. Satellite colors falling through the room. Deep drums underneath while the high chords bloom. Everything above me moves out of time. Guitar turns the water at the edge of every line. Satellite colors don't disappear yet. I can feel the bass but the ceiling is no depth. Half awake, half somewhere else. Hip hop in the floorboards. Dreams across the shelf. Take the drums away, take the sub two. Leave one glass chord, slowly bending out of tune. Voice becomes close, nothing marks one. A distinct guitar, harmonic kings after I'm done. Street below looks miniature now. Red lights moving without making a sound. For a second, I forget what time means. Good, leave it. Leave it. Bass, 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 kick arrives later. No snare for 2 bars. Make the voice carry greater weight. The praise gets short. Next one spills. Then I push ahead while the harmony stays still. Quick through the haze when the low end bends. Words touch the kick and they float off again. Tight for a second and open the frame. Cut, color stay. Satellite colors. Satellite colors. Satellite colors moving over me. Sub bass deep with the drums underneath. Glassy and falling, wash guitar wide. Different little worlds on the same 4 sides. Satellite colors, morning getting close. Voice stays grounded while the upper layers float. No giant ending, don't wake the scene. Keep the beat below me, leave the rest inside the dream. Headlights past again, different color.
The moon was still visible above the rooftops when every street light suddenly went dark. The moon was still visible above the rooftops when every street light suddenly went dark for a second. Every window became the sky. Piano leans downward, strings move sideways. No kick telling me where the floor should be tonight. Fretless sub arrives, one long current, gone before the next thought finishes. I keep walking, follows through the spaces between buildings, hey. Sometimes disappearing without actually leaving. Everything turns weightless, one dulcimer tone falls into a chord that keeps changing underneath it. Guitar rises slowly without reaching the note. Voice stays, the words flow. No bar feels completely closed. Traffic light blinking yellow with nobody around to obey it. I wait anyway, don't know why.
Silver rooms behind my eyes, moving when I breathe. Chords keep opening into places I can't see. Nothing underneath me for a moment at a time. Then the bass comes back like gravity changed its mind. Silver rooms behind my eyes, moon above the street. Every little shadow moving slower than my feet.
Yeah, harmony falls, not dark or deep. Or piano loses pitch around the edges of the chord. No drums up, barely there. My reflection follows through a closed cafe window. Looks like me. Half a second late,
I stop.
it stops. It's probably the glass.
Keep walking. Silver rooms behind my eyes, colors without names. 808 rises, then dissolves before it lands. Guitar through the ceiling, beyond the walls. Voice stays close while everything surrounding falls. Silver rooms behind my eyes.
Don't pull them into focus
Some things only feel alive
when you never fully know them. Wrap inside the low end,
Dream everywhere else.
leave enough empty space to hear the silence bend. Only piano, one suspended chord, dulcimer touches a note outside the center. Wait, the moon appears again between two buildings. For some reason it looks much closer now. No explanation, keep that distance wrong. Subslides, upper key garage, later one hit, long silence. Another lands under the middle of a sentence. Voice ignores both, eventually they meet.
Silver rooms behind my eyes, morning somewhere far. Fretless bass below, not the chords, forget where they are. Now guitar rising, piano drifting down. Two directions moving through a halfway town. Silver rooms behind my eyes,
Leave the edges blurred,
hip, 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 hip hop in the gravity.
dream inside the world.
Don't resolve the final chord.
Let the moon stay high.
Street lights came back on.
The sky
Yeah.
still doesn't feel right.
The afternoon kept changing colors through the buildings on my right. The afternoon kept changing colors through the buildings on my right. Hey, hey, hey. I missed another turn, but nothing really fell behind. Whirly been soft, sub rows underneath. Ebo guitar hangs where the vocal doesn't speak. Hey. Windows down halfway, warm air on my sleeve. Drums sitting deeper than they probably need to be. I like that, let them drag. Next phrase moves early while the bass stays back. Hey, hey. Street turns silver when the clouds cover the sun. Clavinet flicks once, then refuses another one. Voice moves ahead, kick stays loose. Two lines tight, then I widen the groove. Phone lights blue, don't check. Whatever needs me can survive another minute. Synth bell falls after the sentence disappears. Small enough to make the empty space feel weird. Static flowers on the dashboard, moving when we turn. Everything looks softer when the city starts to blur. Bass stays deep, high notes drift. Nothing really changes, but the whole mood shifts. Static flowers on the dashboard, even where they are. Little plastic colors under passing cars. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Drums get thinner, the bass gets wide. Guitar bends slowly on the opposite side. I sit behind the beat for the first two lines, then cross ahead without announcing the time. Friend says, you still downtown? For now, you got plans? Not enough to write them down, that's perfect. Whoa. One long phrase runs beyond the snare. Kick disappears, still feel it there. Soft bell, bass returns, whole rhythm changes without making a turn. Static flowers on the dashboard, night coming through, deep bass underneath with the skyline turning blue. Drums hit clean, everything above them floats. Guitar leaves a shadow at the ending of the note. Static flowers on the dashboard, don't move them yet. Something about the colors makes the whole ride connect. Grab stays loose, book stays light, little bit of daylight, still hanging in the night. Kick out, leave the sub low. Wordlets or spreads while the traffic moves slow. No percussion trick, no rush, just enough rhythm in the words and the bass. I watch one airplane move between the roofs. Tiny blinking light with nothing left to prove. Now drums come back with a different weight. First phrase behind, second enters late, third pushes forward, fourth gets cut. Leave the end open instead of filling it up. Quick through the middle when the bass line thins. Clavinet cuts while the dry rim hits. Three turns tight, then I stretch the rhyme. Stop. Back inside. Street lights on now, whirly almost gone. Clean guitar replaces the haze from before. Bass moves longer, voice gets calm. No need to make the final section large. Some songs need fireworks, this one doesn't. Let the night do whatever the hub couldn't. Static flowers on the dashboard, still catching light. Sub bass rolling while the drums sit slightly behind. Synth hangs wide, guitar moves slow. Different little currents, but they all still flowers on the dashboard. Nothing stays the same. They turn into evening somewhere inside the frame. No giant drop, no crown to goodbye. Dream in the ceiling, hip hop underneath the ride. Flowers didn't move. Everything else did. A receipt floated in circles where the fountain water gathered beside the stone steps. A receipt floated in circles where the fountain water gathered beside the stone steps. Yellow lines underneath it, sunlight breaking into shapes. Bass moves melodically, never holds the root too long. Marimba drops a chord, then leaves three spaces completely gone. Kick space, gyro crosses late. Voice takes the middle with the follow when either plays. Muted trumpet flashes at the end of a thought, short enough to wonder if I actually heard it or not. Yellow lines inside the fountain, bending with the blue. Little pieces of the pavement, looking nothing like they do. Bass keeps drawing underneath, guitar smears the frame. Every ripple moves a harmony without changing its name. Yellow lines inside the fountain, let the picture shake. Dreams sitting on the surface, rhythm underneath the lake. Two kids throw a coin, missed, laugh anyway. Second one lands somewhere, the sunlight turns gray. Snare shifts earlier, bass climbs down. Marimba chord arrives where the kick was last time around. Nothing drops away, everything stays moving, just refusing to repeat the same relationship twice. I like that. Water makes straight architecture look completely undecided. Trumpet takes the offbeat, grabber takes the next. Bass skips both and answers after the text. 4 bars change without adding anything new. Same instruments, different conversation. The receipt reaches the edge, water pulls it back. Harmony turns suddenly warm. No build, no transition, sweet just a my 7 with the next step chord should have been. Voice keeps going like nothing happened. Bass redraws the floor, marimba moves a knot to higher. Trumpet
disappears. Everything feels brighter without getting louder. Yellow lines inside the fountain, gold inside the green. Soft drums underneath while the guitar bends the scene. Bass moves like a second voice, never where I stand. Little chord fragments keep dissolving in my hands. Yellow lines inside the fountain, colors rearrange. Hip-hop keeps the movement, dream keeps making it feel strange. No folding silence needed, let the whole groove breathe. Sometimes something feels unreal because there's too much to see. Receipt finally catches between two little stones. Why they keep circling like it hasn't even noticed. I leave before somebody reaches down. Some light turns the fountain into another color now. Yellow lines inside the fountain, smaller as I go. They still moving somewhere underneath the afterglow. Nothing disappeared, nothing had to. Straight